All right.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the BlabberMalt Show.
Yep.
Dave and Matthias here.
Hey, we are live on our on-site broadcast, and can you see behind us maybe where we're at?
We got some tanks.
Got some tanks.
Got to be a brewery, I'm imagining.
Got to be a brewery. Have some mishmashed tables and chairs. If you haven't figured it out by now, we are at
Brick and Barrel.
Brick and Barrel, yes.
Giving a throwback when we had Kara Baker on talking about her beers when we were in studio. So we decided to come down and check out where she works and where she does some great work brewing some good beers.
Going to check out the brew house here in a little bit, kind of give you a tour of the facility, talk about some upcoming events happening here and elsewhere.
Yep.
Show you the beer garden, which I hadn't seen yet.
Yeah, it's super cool. It's a little bit drizzly out today, but it's
we were going to set up outside, but the rain came pretty quickly. Nice view of the bridge. But, first, let's cheers, Dave. What do you got drinking? What are you drinking today?
I have the Hef, and it's very good.
This is Bitter Chief, which I love. So
yes.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers. Yeah, very good. Nice work, Kara. Love it.
I tried your Heffy earlier.
Yeah.
You weren't watching. It's very good. So very
dangerous.
banana forward.
Very nice.
And Bitter Chief is just classic.
Bitter Chief is Bitter Chief, right? That's great.
Yeah, it's bitter. Great IPA.
Yep.
Everything's wonderful. So, as you look around here, we're going to give you a tour, but, I just was talking to Dave as we walked in. This place reminds me a lot of a public house like we kind of saw in Lorraine.
Yeah, very much so.
I mean, they have a big sign I'll show you later that says Ale House. But really, it's so eclectic in here.
Yeah, there's we've got some beer can collections, some crazy artwork, Very cool. Yeah, you just saw that, didn't you?
I did. I am the walrus, and
I can't.
shut the blank up, Donnie.
Yeah.
Since we're on air right now.
Yeah, we're a clean show.
But Charlie tours and flags and art everywhere and different tables and some games. And right in dead center of the facility is this brew house, which obviously is the center of the brewery here.
Yep.
Tonight, the bartender, Damon.
Damon's working the bar.
Damon's working the bar, took care of us. He's a fine, fine man.
Even got us lights turned on back here so you could see us.
Yeah, since we were going to be outside till the rain happened, we had to kind of do a little twist and turn and said, could you please turn some lights on, because this is only lit by typically these kind of Christmassy lights.
Yeah, but we did what we had to do, Blabbermalsters.
Yes.
Make the show happen for you.
We said, hey, can you please turn some lights on so we can record our podcast here for you? So, as usual, Dave, let's do some catch-up. How was your weekend?
Yeah, weekend was great. We're up at Marblehead once again, getting ready for the 4th. But, there's plenty of time to drink beer with neighbors and stuff like that. We always have there's a happy hour. It goes on every Friday, and we have a mobile tiki bar. Rolls around. If it rolls into your driveway, you're hosting next week. So our friends Carmen and Amy were hosting this week. They're 2 doors down from us. And would you believe it? They overserved me on Manhattans.
I could never see that happen.
Yeah, I mean, woo! They were great, though. Woodford Reserve Manhattans. Tasty.
See, a nice Woodford Manhattan is fantastic.
What
kind of cherries do you guys use?
I don't know.
Well, they're the nice dark.
Yeah, they're the
Luxardo cherries.
Could be Luxardo. Yeah. They weren't the maraschino you put on a sundae.
So you weren't low class. You were high class.
Oh yeah.
You were the bougie.
Oh dude.
Manhattans.
Yeah.
So those go down smooth, by the way.
Yeah. How about you? What'd you get into?
Yeah. So we were busy this weekend working as usual at the restaurant, but Sunday we had an opportunity to go out and take in Railroad.
Oh, yeah?
We haven't been back since our podcast there, and really wanted to take the family. And so if you don't know, every Sunday, Avon Brewing Company is a family-owned business. So on Sundays we get a chance to all hang out together. We go to church together at Providence and Avon, and we go out to lunch. Sometimes we have lunch at our houses, and everybody comes over, and we kind of either potluck or someone takes a turn of cooking, or we get to go out and try local establishments. And this week it was my choice, so we went to Railroad.
Okay, nice.
I talked to Tom and kind of got the scoop on what was going down. So we went and we sampled the beers the last time, and we had some food afterwards.
Yeah.
And I think we all enjoyed our food there.
It was very good.
What did you have again? You had
I had the mac and cheese with the
So
chicken.
the Nashville hot chicken, mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese, yes.
And there are plenty of people who had the Nashville hot chicken that day.
It was great.
Smashed bread, had a burger.
Yeah.
So we had a good time. So on Sundays, they open up at 10, and from 10 to 2, they run a brunch menu.
Okay.
So breakfast foods. They have a smashed burger with an egg on it. So everybody got a chance to order off the menu if they wanted to. They also had a breakfast buffet, like a brunch buffet. So they had fresh fruit and a salad. They had some little. I love the steak, little mini steak burritos.
Okay.
They had.
You smashed some steak burritos.
I did smash some steak burritos. They had eggs and sausage and bacon and a little casserole and some waffles for the kiddos. So, a nice little buffet they served for people, and it was like $20 for a buffet, all you could eat food for brunch. That's not bad.
Sounds good.
Yeah, and we had flights of beer, and the weather was great on Sunday.
Yeah. Sure was.
It was wonderful. They were having, I think so Railroad also has a cornhole tournament every Sunday.
Oh, wow.
So the owner, Tom, was out there tossing bags.
Learning a couple things from ZZ's, it sounds like.
Yeah, I know, right? We'll talk about that in a minute. I want to get to that. But I do want to mention one thing about Railroad, which is coming up for them. We saw some things there, some signs. But this Sunday, they are not doing the cornhole tournament because they have that Mike Rowe wrestling.
Oh, yeah. I've seen that on Facebook.
Yeah.
On their Facebook
so
page.
not Mike Rowe. That's a dad joke. Not the Dirty Jobs guy.
Yeah.
But Mike Rowe, itty bitty micro wrestling.
Yeah. Little people.
With the little people. So we didn't go last time. We were out of town. We're going to be out of town again this next week. But I know that they had a huge turnout. They had like 450 people last time.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So if you're in town and you're not going anywhere for the holiday and you find yourself with nothing to do on Sunday, try to get a ticket to a Railroad. Go see some micro wrestling.
Yeah.
They have some VIP seats up on a trailer they showed me.
Yeah.
I don't know. Seems like a lot of fun. I like wrestling.
Awesome. Yeah.
So it's kind of neat.
Yeah.
So that's what we did this weekend.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, it sure does. It sure does. I do want to go back to kind of circle back to that ZZ's thing. We had our second week of our cornhole tournament this past week, and it was really great. We had a nice turnout for that. So if you're interested in playing cornhole, doesn't matter if you're good or a seasoned vet, or in our case, even some professionals show up. We have a really nice time. We have that 1.5 acres of green space. We put boards out there. It's $10 to get in. It's a random draw pool tournament, so you just kind of put your money in, you get on Scoreholio, and they kind of randomly push a button, and you get paired up with somebody, and it's a double elimination tournament. So you get a chance to play at least 2 games. I got third place last time, so I didn't get any money. But the first week I got second place, and for a guy who never plays cornhole, hey,
that's pretty awesome.
If I can get my money back, anybody can get their money back.
Right.
So come see us at ZZ's, corner of Detroit and Jaycox and Avon. 5:30 is when we start the process of getting people in. We start tossing the first bag at about 6:30. Happy hour, if you have the wristband, is extended until 7, which is half-price wings.
Okay.
All the wings, right?
Yeah.
The Sprouts, the Nugs, and the traditional wings with all of our famous sauces. Half price our chip baskets, and half price on the pork rinds, which you had.
Yeah, pork rinds are great.
Love
get
those
pork
things.
Rinds
Fresh pork rinds. I mean,
Get
you get a
yourself a
basket for
favorite.
like $3, dude.
Yeah, get them tossed in the dry rub,
Yes.
and then you get sauce on the side. You can't beat it, man. You
And
can't beat it.
I've tried a whole bunch of them, right?
Yeah.
Different flavors on those. I like house rub. I've done the Jamaican jerk rub. I've done the
Jamaican jerk
buffalo
is
rub,
awesome,
and all the
yeah.
different sides and dips. Have at it. You can come back 3 or 4 times a week and have all different trials. And
Yeah.
you're not going to get any different flavors. So
Yeah.
what
2
we got
thumbs
going
up
here?
on the
2 thumbs up on that.
chicharrones.
Yeah. So next week is July 4th.
Yeah, so we're taking the day off. Podcast, we won't have anything for you. But the next week we'll be back. We're talking to some exciting people to go visit, some exciting guests to come in. Can't say anything just yet, but we'll post it up when we get confirmation on these people. But
we want to make sure that they can post it too when we're ready. timing down.
We also wanted to ask you guys to reach out to us on the email or on comments here or on our pages. What are you guys interested in seeing? Where should we go? Do you like breweries? Do you like home brewers? Do you like retailers, bars? All these people are fair game for us. Something we haven't thought of? Let us know.
Because we've had a couple home brewers on. We had a guy who does homebrew ciders.
Yes.
We've had a drive-through beverage store show up, and so those are some of our biggest hits. We also love to go out and see breweries. So let us know. How do they find us, Dave?
Well, Facebook and what's the other one? YouTube. We're the BlabberMalt Show, and Instagram and Twitter at BlabberMalt. And our email address is blabbermalt@gmail.com.
Yes, so email us those statements. Let us know where you want us to go. We have lots of contacts in the industry, obviously, so we can get out there and go to see them on site and bring them back to do a nice discussion in-house.
You mentioned the guy who made cider, Todd Donnelly.
Yep.
I don't think we talked about this, but he won a gold medal at the NHC with his gin barrel mead.
We did not talk
Gold.
about that.
He won a gold.
That's
Congrats,
the best.
Todd. That is awesome.
Yeah, congrats, buddy. That's fantastic.
Oh,
and you tried it.
We did try it.
Well,
He brought it in.
Not we tried it.
Oh.
You
I
tried
tried
it.
Yeah, that's right.
I was gone, and you had a kick butt guest on when I was not there.
Yeah, so I just saw that. Congrats, Todd. That's unbelievable. It's awesome.
That is a big deal.
Yeah.
So congratulations to that. Cool thing happened for us this week at Avon Brewing Company.
Yeah.
Speaking of collaborations,
Yes.
we are doing a collaboration this Thursday with Terrestrial Brewing Company.
Oh, that's super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have Ralph and Ryan come over to the brewery in Avon.
You're doing it in Avon.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they have a 5-barrel. We have a 5-barrel, same Portland Kettle Works, and so we're going to mash it up.
Nice.
Yeah.
Brew up another tasty batch.
Brew up another tasty batch. It's going to be a cold IPA.
Okay.
That's the plan. Obviously, we talked about cold IPAs here in the show.
Yep.
Currently, we're looking at hopping it up with. We're going to hop it like a New England IPA, so lots of hops. We're going to do Citra, Amarillo, and Mosaic. So look forward to having that come out pretty soon, and we'll probably be naming it here in a little bit.
Okay.
And so I'm excited for that. I love collaborations. That's what we got in the industry.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, for sure. We love the guys over at Terrestrial. And we're going to hit them up, too, I promise you. We'll get out there and we'll bring them back into the studio. So, well, Dave, what do you think? We have an event here. You went and looked at the sign.
Yeah, they have a barbecue party this summer, July 16th. Starts at 2 p.m. Pig roast with all the fixins right here at Brick and Barrel. So come out and support these guys, and you can get a pint of Hef or Bitter Chief, or some of the other great beers they have on.
Yep.
And get some pig roast.
I love pig roasts.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
So we'll see what we're doing that week. Maybe we'll slip out and say hi.
Sneak out and say hi.
Sneak out.
Cool.
We'll let you know so you can come and join us here. How about that?
Walk around the space a little bit?
Yeah, I think it's time for a tour.
Okay.
If it's not raining, maybe we'll hit at the beer garden first real quick to see what that looks like and kind of work our way back to the front. There are a few patrons up there, but and you can see what's going on, kind of sneak through the heart of the matter. And
make them Facebook famous.
Facebook famous or something like that. All right, we'll turn you this way, Dave. You want to follow us? I'll follow you around since I'm the cameraman.
All right. Walk this way.
They missed it.
Ah.
Do it again.
Walk this way.
See, dad joke central today.
Yeah, check this out. Pretty cool, huh? Some picnic tables. I'm not sure if the scooter company is renting space, but they're certainly using their deck to store their bikes.
Some old plastic
Very nice.
fermenters.
We still have a little bit of precipitation, but nice patio.
The greenery on the wall. Love that. Little tunes bumping. Beautiful view of the bridge.
Yeah, come on back in. We'll maybe head up front, check out the
head back through the
bar.
brewery. I want to do a little 360 here for everybody. There's your ale house sign, some really cool art.
Looking at all these beer cans, it's kind of nostalgic. See the cans that maybe your dad drank when you were younger.
Some barrels.
Some Pac-Man, a Aerosmith pinball.
Games for the kiddos.
Nice. Yeah. Say hi to Damon. Cheers.
Yeah. Cheers, David.
Even have a couple picnic tables out front.
We'll sneak out front real
Yeah.
quick in the rain.
On a clearer day, you could see the skyline, sort of.
Oh yeah, so we're really close to all the other things in the flats. Brewdog, Collision Bin.
Yeah, just down the road.
Yeah. Wonderful. Let's head back in and check out the brew house. So you can definitely see the eclectic nature of a public house I was talking about, with a variety of furniture.
You know, I have an affinity for Sam Adams, don't you?
Winner, winner,
Did I
chicken
ever
dinner.
tell you this story?
No, you haven't. All right, so let's creep into the brew house here.
You know, when you talk about, we were talking about buying swag and stuff. They have a great logo for their Bitter Chief beer. They have it on hats and shirts. It's on this tank over here, but it's the old school Indian, kind of decked out like a skull, and that's something that I would buy.
Oh, sure. Totally. So a little 3-vessel up here.
That's where Kara works hard.
Yeah,
all
rocking
day,
it out, a
every
little
day.
catwalk, and
Making
then
great beer for you.
fermenter 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and we got a little bright tank over here. Well, creep back around to see that Bitter Chief logo for everybody that may have missed it. Yeah, we do miss Big Rob, by the way. Rob Young. One of the things I loved about Brick and Barrel when I first came here was that there's your Bitter Chief logo, was their wine barrel aged saisons.
Yes.
And I love them. They are still some of my favorite beers I've ever had.
Yeah.
She brought us a white wine
Yes.
last time.
Was in, right?
But the red wine is here. The owner of Brick and Barrel we talked about it on the podcast, has a wine background. And so you see his big wine barrels here. I believe he was actually at one time at Debonnaire Vineyards out in Madison.
Oh, okay.
And again, uses some of that knowledge in the process of brewing beer. So again, I think it was a cab red wine based saison, but it was just to die for. To die for. So there we are, everybody. One more look around in the space.
But don't take our word for it. Come on down. Get a pint. See the space for yourself.
As you can see, we're down here on a Tuesday evening, and they need some people to come down, help them out, see what's going on. Come see us soon. Hopefully we'll see you on the 16th out here. If not,
yes, pig roast.
Pig
2
roast.
p.m.
There you go. Well, again, we're off next week, July 4th. We're not doing it. I'm going to be out of town, so maybe I'll hop on a live show and see you cut no brewery down in the Outer Banks.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
That'll be fun. So, sounds good?
Sounds good, man.
All
We'll
right,
be up
guys.
Marblehead, so maybe I'll pop in.
You should.
Be doing some crazy antics with the family.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Well, until then, guys, stay malty, Cleveland.